What is going on, guys? Grave here. Today I'd like to talk about the maps and modes that will be available for the Battlefield 6 beta starting here, of course, on August the 7th for early access, and of course the open beta on August the 9th. Now these maps and modes may change for the following weekend open beta, so we have, of course, another beta for the next weekend, but this is the ones that we will have available for this weekend. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. First of all, we will have 4 maps: Liberation Peak, Empire State, Siege of Cairo, and Iberian Offensive. The modes will be Conquest, Breakthrough, Squad Deathmatch, and Domination. So that's pretty much what we're going to have available to us at least the first weekend. Now there could be some things that change with this for the following weekend. You know how usually betas are. A lot of times they'll start adding things in to try some different things out, different maps, different modes, whatever the case may be there. But of course, Conquest is the bread and butter mode. A lot of people really have been enjoying Breakthrough since that was an addition to Battlefield several years back. But Squad Deathmatch and Domination was two things that were pretty interesting to me watching the multiplayer reveal. Now, Deathmatch and Domination have been an addition to Battlefield for several years now, but a lot of times I felt like the maps, of course, are just, smaller versions of the larger maps, but at the same time, they kind of played odd. And I'm guessing that's because they were made for things like Conquest, things like Rush. But these maps during the multiplayer reveal looked really good. I thought the Deathmatch and the Domination maps were really well designed. They sound like they played really well for those types of modes. And of course, if you're a big fan of, playing those big modes, you have that option. If you're a fan of playing the smaller modes, we have that option. We know during the reveal there was tons of different modes, which was kind of surprising to me that they went with that many, because I feel like a lot of times in Battlefield there's only certain modes that are really, really popular. Of course, Conquest, Rush, Breakthrough being some of those. But over the years, I will say it seems like more and more people are starting to go towards those smaller modes as well. And I know if you're, maybe a fan of other FPS games, Call of Duty, Halo, things like that, the Domination and Squad Deathmatch is definitely there. If this is a game that you enjoy and you maybe don't want to play, the larger modes all the time with just, tanks and things, of course we will have infantry conquest maps as well. But overall, I'm pretty excited to hop in, of course, the beta and try this out. And these look like a good selection of maps and modes to try during the beta. I've heard really good things about Empire State. I've heard some people say this may be one of the best Battlefield maps made ever. So I'm really curious to see what it's going to play like. But overall, I think these are going to be some really good maps, some really good modes. Hopefully the beta runs smoothly this, this first weekend. Of course, we always can expect some hiccups and things like that. Luckily, I did get some code, or I got a code, so I'll be able to hop in and play on the 7th. So a few days early before the open beta starts. So I'll have some content here on the channel for you. Try to get some, videos of these different modes, these different maps, kind of give you an overview of that. Of course, I'm really excited to see what weapons we're going to be able to use and things during the beta as well, get hands-on with those. Leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I'll catch you next time. Peace.